You ever heard a song that you thought was really shit? A song that makes you wonder how did that become a hit? Sometimes you need to hear a discussion about that in regular podcast format. Well, there's a lot of bad songs that we're gonna attack. 1001 steaming piles of crap. I'm telling you the truth, you know that we don't lie. Here's 1001 songs that make you wanna die. Oh, and now here's your hosts, Gavin, Bevo, Mad Dog, and Chipsy.
This is 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die, the podcast where we talk about songs so bad it makes you want to fake your own death and start a new life in regional Tasmania.
That's the funniest one you've ever said.
Yeah, thanks.
Is that based on fact or?
I'm sure it's happened.
Oh, okay. Not
Things have
personal.
got to be grim.
Oh, I haven't done it.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
That's the last place I would go. Too not isolated
what-
in that
that's
it's a very small
regional
population.
Tasmania.
Well, it's not a big place, is it?
Yeah, but I mean,
Well,
who's
regional,
looking
I
for
guess,
who's
yeah.
looking for a dead person? There.
No, you
Wait,
wouldn't be dead. You'd be
did you
moved.
watch? Wait, you're talking about Tasmania?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you watch Deadlock? Have we spoken about this on the pod before?
No. Is it
Oh,
about Martin Bryant?
No, but it is about hiding bodies in Tasmania, which is
Oh, right. Okay.
related.
Okay. I've seen The Hunter, which is Willem Dafoe trying to hunt the last Tasmanian tiger.
Oh,
I
now we're
remember
talking.
that one. Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds sick.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Gets
mad.
gets paid by a billionaire to fucking hunt the last Tasmanian tiger.
Is it?
In the
I remember that, yeah.
So sorry. Is the plot that he's hunting a Tasmanian tiger back when they were alive, or now?
No, now.
Now,
I really hope it's like
That's fucking sick.
I haven't seen this movie. I don't know if I ever will, but it's in my head. It's exactly like a Roadrunner coyote cartoon with Willem Dafoe as the coyote.
there's a Roadrunner Coyote movie coming out very soon.
Yeah. No, it's the Coyote sues Acme for all.
Yeah,
the,
it's Coyote versus
Yeah.
Acme.
But it's it's been in development. Like Warner Brothers don't want to release it,
Nah.
but apparently it's really like all the test audiences have said it's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's
I
sick.
hope it
they've
comes
got to
out.
do it.
Yeah.
Didn't
It's got
Porky Pig-
Will Forte,
Yeah,
who's from Saturday Night Live and stuff, is his lawyer.
Mm.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we doing?
Anyway, well, fuck.
It's giving
Do you
season
not have
one,
a
this
sound?
one.
Do you not have a sound bite for this?
I do.
You're
I
stalling
do.
for time.
No, I do. I've got it. We're doing. I just want to throw it out there. This is for us and us only.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
for
like
sure.
this might be the least downloaded episode
I was
other
going to
than
say that.
fucking
Oh,
other than Lee Harding's Wasabi.
This is one we would have done in season one, is what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah.
for sure.
But
no one is searching for this.
But anyway, we're going to do Me, Myself, and I by Scandalous.
My
that was
God.
a great time to end the clip.
My God.
So
You don't need any jokes.
you really don't.
You don't need any jokes.
It's going to write itself. Did this one? This wasn't a request, was it?
No,
this
this
is
is
purely
I found
us
this one.
talking
Yeah,
absolute
Bevo.
shit.
Honestly, this was. I found an old Google Doc that had like songs to do on the podcast, and this is like number 3 on the list.
Oh, no
and this is
way.
when we first started the
That's what I'm
podcast.
saying.
So
It feels
this
like one we
episode
would
is
have done
like
very
5
early.
years. 5 years late.
5 years in the making to
Oh
get
my God.
Scandalous. I thought we'd done it. Like Bevo's like, let's do it. I'm like, we've done that. We've definitely done that. Yeah, and
So
I'm
I feel
getting to
like
the point now where I have to search our own podcast
Yeah, me
feed
too.
to
I've
see
been
if
doing
a
it every
song's
other
been done
day.
or not. Yeah. Yeah.
This song gets stuck in my head all the time.
You're fucking with me. How? In what
I don't know.
context?
I don't know.
You're fucking nuts.
I have not thought about this since April 16th, 2001.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I put it on tonight to fucking like get a reminder of what it was, and Lauren sang like every fucking word, and I was just
No,
like,
she didn't.
No fucking way. Yeah, she knew it. She knew it backwards.
Wow.
I was like, that is so fucked.
Wow.
It's and like I was saying before, searching for this song in Spotify, it was like the sixth or
not
seventh.
easy.
Like me,
Not
myself, and
easy.
I down the list.
Yeah. There's something about the time as well. Like, I was just watching the video before, and I'm like, did they just find like was the spec that they threw out there was like, just get me a woman that's like some kind of Spanish.
Well, I feel like this one won't make that much sense, particularly for international listeners, because this was a big Australian
Secular.
one,
Pop
right?
stars,
Like this
though.
was
It a singing
was that-
competition.
yeah, but that was was that Australian?
Yeah,
that
it was
show?
Australian
It was
reality
Australian
television.
Americans
reality.
know the competition style.
They know the competition style, but I fucking highly doubt they know this competition or this band. Like,
No.
I
that
forgot
is
there
a
was.
little-
I forgot there were guys in the band.
this is niche. This is fucking
Yeah.
niche, man.
Yeah, really is. But there's lyrics. I'm sure none of the surprisingly, 5 members of
There's
Scandalous.
5 of them.
Like, if you listen to the song, you wouldn't know that. It sounds like one person, the entire thing. But
Does everyone
fine.
have the lyrics up?
yeah, I've got
Yeah.
lyrics.
Go for a scroll, see how long it is, and then recognize that there's only 2 verses at 4 lines each.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Okay.
double spaced.
They really went
Yeah.
all in on that chorus.
Yeah. This is like the equivalent. So I got Fahrenheit 182, Mark Hoppus's
Oh,
biography
nice. Yeah.
this week. I got it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man. I flipped it open. I'm like, this is a fucking pamphlet. Like,
Oh, it's like
it's-
double space like a motherfucker.
it's double spaced, and I reckon it's font size 28.
It's a young
Oh my
reader.
god. That's
Yeah,
so
and then there's just photos and photos, and apparently it's great. Like, the stories in it and everything are really good. But I'm like, this is going to be like, if I go to do 2 shits, I could read this book.
So
Yeah.
I looked at it this week on. I'm a big audiobook listener, and I looked at it on Audible. And Audible works by you pay for a credit. You get 1 credit a month, basically, that you pay for. So you get 1 audiobook a month. It's like $15 for a credit.
Mhm.
So I usually try and go for massive books to get my money's worth out of listening. So I usually listen like
Just
on the drive
nothing
to
but
work.
the works of
Iliad.
Tolstoy.
Like, you're joking, but you're correct.
yeah.
And so I pulled up Fahrenheit 182, and it's like 7 hours, and I was like, nah.
Nah. Yeah.
I was like- And
Yeah.
I started listening. The audiobook is read by Mark Hoppus, which is
Great.
sick.
Spotify has free audio books as well.
It's only a certain amount of hours, though.
Yeah,
for
but like
free.
you could crack a 7 hour.
You'd get a 7
Yeah,
hour in.
to
You'd
be
get
fair,
this
I could
in.
probably
Sure.
probably get this in. That's a good shout, actually. I might look for it on there.
What was I going to say? Oh, Flea's book. I don't know if you read Flea's book, but
Nah,
it stops
Acid
when
for
the
the- Acid
chili
for the
peppers.
Children?
Yeah, it stops when the chili peppers form.
yeah.
And it's like, I don't want that. I want that
Nah.
fucking
That's
Yeah,
pretty
don't need
rough,
that. I want
I want
actually.
the good
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I don't need the 4 chapters of teenage Anthony Kiedis fingering your sister.
Yeah, that's
It's in
a
scar
lot.
tissue.
I'll tell you what I want. I want John Frusciante's autobiography, and it just to be like 6 pages long, and just like
And it's in
scribblings.
crayon and
It's
blood.
in crayon. It's scribbled in crayon, and it's just pictures of needles.
Yeah,
yeah.
he'd be fascinating to fucking dive into his brain because I feel like he's very autistic.
Oh, for sure.
That might be a bold thing to say, but like, the
I don't think
evidence
so.
is
It's-
Yeah, I think that's probably pretty on.
I think that's
spec.
bang on. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
I fucking
talking about
I do love.
Scandalous, not-
I do love
Scandalous. Speaking of autism.
Let's
The
go.
Scandalous fans are ripped.
I've never felt so seen on this
Sorry,
podcast.
I say
Yeah, yeah.
scandalous. It should be scandal us.
I'll tell you what,
Scandal
that's-
us.
So when you said Bevo, you said in the chat, I just had to scroll like a lot further than you'd think to find me, myself, and like the correct me, myself, and I.
Mm.
And I thought I'll get around that, and I typed in scandalous, and I started to scroll and it wasn't even there at all. And I was like, what the fuck?
You didn't put the
And eventually
apostrophe in.
I realized I didn't spell it completely fucking bonkers, and that's why it didn't come up. So yeah, I fucked
Yeah, they're not
myself.
scandalous. They
Scandal
want to be scandaled.
us.
They want to be scandaled. They want to be
Scandal me.
scandaled against. Yeah, they want
I
scandals
don't
to
know how
happen
you
to them.
Is scandal an adjective? I don't know.
Yeah, it
They,
used to
so
be,
they
I guess.
refer to themselves as scandalous, but everyone else must say scandal them.
Right. Okay, right, that makes sense. All right, first one.
5 years
so-
in now, instead of laughing, we all just cough up. Fucking,
Shit, I've been sick, to be fair.
you know, we all do it though.
I've been sick for
Yeah,
5 years.
yeah, it is true. Coughing has become more of a thing.
I feel like I wheeze on the pod. That's
Yeah.
my contribution.
I'm a
I
big
need to bring
cougher, as
some-
you know.
I
Yeah.
need to bring some Ventolin.
Love it
next
when you
time.
call me Big Cuffer.
Verse 1. You're so sexy, talking smooth. Have no idea that you're gonna lose. No. The game you're playing with my mind, not kind. I said, why do you treat me like that? No.
Fuck.
Subtle foreshadowing for the murder that's about to take place.
Oh my god.
Not kind.
Just there's just like the. It seems like a genuine question to be like, look, why are you treating me like that though? And it's just like, no. That's the response you get.
Yeah.
No.
I also like imagine the scenario: the person's talking sexy, talking smooth, but the other person listening is like in their head, they're like, "I'm actually going to murder you." By the chorus.
That's kind of my point.
"Hey,
That's
baby,
a very
what are you doing
misleading.
later?" And you're like, "I'm actually going to kill you."
I was confused by the first line being you're talking smooth, and the last line being like, "Why do you treat me like that?" And it's just like, it's what I feel like. Is this not one or the other? I feel like it's a bit of a misleading little.
It's pretty impressive to do it in 4 lines, just to go
it's
from
full 180. Yeah,
talking about how sexy and smooth talking they are to being like, I'm being abused.
it was a rapid turn, wasn't it?
Rapid turn of events. Like playing mind
It's a
games
sti-
by the
it's a
third
sting.
line.
It's a huge sting. We're about to find out.
It is, yeah, we are. There's a pre-chorus. It says, "Come tomorrow, baby. No, tomorrow, baby." Like there was confusion with that statement.
Or, no, it's like, the plan's happening tomorrow, and they're like, oh, "Why don't I stay Thursday? No, tomorrow.
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Did I stutter?
I'm cooking beef Wellington tomorrow.
Yeah. The mushrooms won't last that long.
Nice.
Come tomorrow, baby. No, tomorrow, baby. Gonna stay the night. Stay all night. Want to see you move, girl. I want to see it all. So don't turn out the lights all night. Boy, you're in for a big surprise. Ain't gonna be nice.
It's like 3 in the morning and the lights.
You've absolutely killed Mad Dog. Holy shit.
Sorry for your ears, listeners.
Oh my god. I just had to pull away my one working earphone. Jesus Christ. To be fair, that is a hell of a pre-chorus.
It really is.
Oh, you're in for a big surprise. It ain't gonna be nice.
I want to see you move, girl, so don't turn out the lights. So all night, is she just dancing?
All night. Dancing with the lights on.
Yeah, trying to get some sleep and just fucking fluorescent lights beaming into your retinas.
Oh, God.
It's imagine just sitting on the bed, and every time she just gets up to try and leave, it's just like, I need to be able to see your movements at all times.
Yeah,
I just want to sleep. Just please turn the lights off. They're so bright. I can't sleep. It's like, oh, you're going to stay all night with the lights on.
Yeah,
It's got like 3,000 lumen bulbs in there.
Yeah.
the lights
I'm just
stay
picturing,
on.
you know, in Home Alone when he's got like Michael Jordan on the train, so it looks like
Yeah.
he's moving.
I'd fucking hate that. I would hate that so much. I'd rather die than have to spend all night somewhere with the lights on. I'd be like, kill me now. Are you going to kill me? Kill me now. I know you said I'm in for a big surprise. Is it death? I'd rather death.
I think it is though.
I think it is death. I think that specifically. Well, it says you're in for a big surprise. Ain't gonna be nice. So it's still vague at this point. I'm wondering if it's just like a wet willy or something. Like she's gonna.
Yeah, that's not nice.
No.
So is this from a female perspective to a guy?
Well, let's
Right.
assume so. Yeah, based on the singing,
It is.
Okay.
it's ambiguous. Like from reading, could be anyone.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, I know.
I
But
want to see you move, girl. So don't
Yeah.
turn out the lights. Like,
Isn't it male to female?
except then it changes because then that last line is, "Boy, you're in for a big surprise."
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
true.
that could just be like a boy howdy.
Yeah,
You know,
boy, howdy.
like
oh boy, oh boy.
yeah.
But the implication of the song is that it's a woman killing a man, I believe.
I
could
don't
say it's
know. That's
ambiguous,
what I
I
mean. I
wouldn't
really can't. I really don't know. I can't. It changes so many
It's
times.
cha- yeah.
Well,
it's
there's
fucking-
guys in the band, there's girls in the band, so maybe they're all taking turns at singing, which
Murder?
means it's anyone's murder.
It's all taking turns at homicide.
Yeah.
schizophrenic.
Like because I want to see you move, girl. That means okay. So the guys.
Just Mad Dog out of nowhere, just going schizophrenic. Sounded like a Mortal Kombat finishing move or something. Dubby Energy has declared war on Big Energy, who probably support ISIS. If you want an energy drink with no maltodextrin, no artificial colours, and no kickbacks that fund insurrections in the Middle East, then look no further. So head on over to dubby.gg and use the promo code 1001songs, that's the number 1001, for 10% off price of purchase. And remember kids, if it's not Dubby, it's ISIS.
طويلة من الجهاد والصبر.
Schizophrenic.
It can't decide whether it's fucking male or female or like what's happening. So,
I don't know
yeah.
who's in trouble.
I'll tell you the annoying thing. We often read lyrics to songs that only have like one or two people singing the song, and it'll
Yeah.
say verse 1 by fucking Doggy D or some shit.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
got to
I don't
like
think this has the
Yeah,
every
yeah.
single time it says who the fuck is singing the verse.
Yeah.
This band has 5 fucking people. Not once do they tell you who's singing.
I'm not
No.
convinced any of them
Because
did.
no one knows who they are.
That's a fair
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible
None of them.
not one of
I-
those 5 people sung on this song.
I reckon we'll get 5 listeners to this episode, and it'll be me, myself,
I,
I. Yeah.
you, and them.
The chorus goes, and we'll decide what funnel this goes down at the end. Chorus goes, I'm going to blow up everything you know about me, myself, and I.
Oh.
I'm going to break, really going to shake your world, turn it upside down. I'm going to make sure that you're on the floor when the cops all come around.
Jesus.
No, you won't survive. Me, myself, and I.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, we can take this down the just general homicide route, but I think we might have fallen straight into the 9/11 funnel.
It's
I'm just gonna
100%.
put it out there.
We're in a funnel of 2 towers.
Well, blow up is a pretty
blow up everything you know,
Clue.
shake the world, turn it upside down. You're going to be on
Yeah.
the floor. Which floor? The 105th, probably.
There were lots of cops there.
Lots of cops, lots of firefighters.
Yeah.
No, you won't survive. Me,
Not a
myself, and
lot
I.
didn't. No.
No.
Checks a
Um,
lot of
Very few did.
boxes.
Very few did.
Yeah. Now, does it me, myself, and I, like, am I thinking too deep about Scandalous and what they're doing here? Where me, myself, and I sort of is this reference of split personality sort of thing going on here.
I think
and
so.
the boy, girl dancing like, oh, I'm going to kill you. I love you. I'm going to kill you. I love you. Like,
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
this. I've got all these different personalities, but then it's just like culminated in the chorus of all three of my split personalities want you to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They all converge around death.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
won't survive, me, myself, and I.
And
I'd
do you
love
think
it
the
if just
cops
like,
are all coming around to arrest her for the murder? Or like, because she's gone full like fucking Eric Banner in Munich here, where it's not like I'm just going to stab you. I am going to plant some sort of explosive device in your phone. I don't care that your kids are home. I don't care that your wife's there. I don't care that she's
Collateral
pregnant.
damage is not a thing I care about. Yeah.
No, it's just I've been wronged from that night of no sleep that I
will
got.
bring down 2 towers in New York because of it.
And I guess everyone else in this apartment building is going to have to die.
I like the idea of the split personalities there, and I'm picturing like her, me, and myself kind of like viewing from like within the eyes, looking out and seeing I is flying the plane towards the North Tower. And they're just like, oh fuck. She was oh shit, I was actually fucking crazy, dude. We are fucked. me and myself sitting there like, we were just gonna like throw his shit out of the apartment window. What the fuck?
Myself is holding a box cutter, eyes behind the fucking behind the wheel, and me's arms are still sore from the monkey bars.
The monkey bar.
Yes. Oh god damn it.
Can I just? I'm just going to derail for a second. Oh fuck! What am I saying? I'm on. Are you guys on Genius? Are you guys on Genius? What? Looking at the lyrics?
Yeah, we're on Genius.
On the right side, do you have "You Might Also Like"? Mine says "You Might Also Like" "History" by Scandalous, "Make Me Crazy" by Scandalous, and "Steve's Lava Chicken" by Jack Black from the Minecraft set. What are you guys?
They're the ones. Here.
Mine's got the same.
Oh, you got Steve's Lava Chicken.
Lava Chicken.
I've got the exact same 3. Steve's Lava Chicken is the 3rd. I never look across there. So thanks for calling that out. That's good.
The big 3.
To be fair, Steve's Lava Chicken's the best song on that list.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, no, for sure. Blow mine.
Yeah.
Easily.
The big 3.
So this person is completely insane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've lost their mind.
Oh wait. Verse 2 elaborates.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Here we go. Verse. I'm not crazy. Good to clarify.
Yeah.
Here come bad news.
I'm not crazy. I'm just fine. You might think I'm out of line. Talking to myself and in my sleep. Baby, you've hurt me deeper than deep.
Jesus fucking
You're not
Christ.
crazy. I just said it. It's just a quick murder.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm just fine. I think I'm not crazy is the single craziest sentence in the English language.
Yeah, you can't say I'm not crazy if you like you're crazy if you have to tell someone you're not.
You can only if you preface it with I'm just a little unwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I know that right now you can't tell.
Yeah.
Actually, let's get that. Have we done that?
No.
Let's get that on the list for the pod. That's a good
Matchbox.
shout. Yeah, Matchbox 20.
And we
or
could
is
do
it no?
Nick
That one
Minute
might
for
just be.
because I can do a good Rob Thomas.
Mimic.
Oh my God.
I'll save it for that episode.
Do it.
Yeah, look, I do think she's a little bit out of line with the whole blowing up of a building.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
You're not fine. Yeah.
no, yeah, it's like you think I'm out of line. I'm like most would, yeah, would think.
I
you're out
like
of
that
line
she's
to it.
I like that she's talking to herself in his sleep. I'm picturing him laying in bed next to her, and she's asleep, and she's just like, full throttle, lower the altitude to 200 feet. Fly. Aim, no, go towards the building, me. Go towards the building. He's laying there just like wide-eyed looking at her like, what the fuck?
But the way it's worded as well, with talking to myself and in my sleep, doesn't necessarily
that's
mean...
a good point.
It's like, I
no,
talk
she's
to
doing
myself
both. She's doing
like a
both.
crazy
She's talking to
person.
herself and
Yeah.
in her sleep. That is fucking true. That's a weird
That's
way of
crazy.
talking.
Yeah, I don't just talk to myself in my sleep. I do it while I'm awake as well.
It's so funny. It's so funny that all she did there was add the word and it makes it so much more unhinged. I've never
it's
yeah,
unnecessary.
talking to myself and in my sleep. That is fucking mental.
Do you think they came up with the line? Do you think they came up with the line, "You've hurt me deeper than deep," and then went, "What rhymes with deep?"
Let's
Back that.
I reckon. It's
let's
the other way around.
backward map this.
What
Yeah.
rhymes with sleep?
Sleep
Hard.
deep. What's
Deep.
deeper than deep?
Oh my god. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another pre-chorus.
Different pre-chorus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
different
different
pre-chorus.
pre-chorus. Yeah, like, yeah. Tell me, baby. I can't tell you. Yeah, I just can't say. No, I can't say. You want to know, girl. I just know. I don't want to be treated this way. Baby, you were doing just fine. Then you started playing with my mind.
Okay, paranoid schizophrenic alert.
She is talking to herself.
Yes. It's like a complete breakdown
All right,
in lyric
Sinbad.
form. Yeah. Sinbad.
All right, Sinbad.
Sinbad.
This
Like
is
Gollum.
this is literally like it's Gollum in the cave yelling at himself.
Oh fuck.
I remember being genuinely confused by that the first time I saw Lord of the Rings. Where I'm just like, wait, are there two? Has he found another Gollum? Like the cutting back and forth talking to themselves, and
I did that,
it was for not long. It was maybe 5 seconds before I
But
went.
you thought there was another one. Yeah,
It's artistic.
I did that that whole monologue as a drama assignment,
Oh, nice
Oh,
one.
word for word, and he was like, the teacher was like, it was good, except it was fucking word for word and accent for accent, so I couldn't get
Yeah.
good marks because I was just copying it. But yeah, that was
So
yeah, that was Gollum. for a bit.
That's what acting is.
yeah,
I've just sort of hit on a new theory with this one, right? So this is a 5-piece band.
yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if the person that has wronged her is just one of her other split personalities. There's no other random guy. I think
I don't want to think
there's
about
just
it that
there's
hard.
no one else in the room with her. She's
This is a Fight Club situation, is what
it's
you're
a
saying.
full on.
Yeah,
It's a full-on
we're
Tyler
talking-
Durden.
Oh,
Fight Club.
yeah,
She's
I'm with
jacked,
you, Gav.
swollen
This is
kidneys. Yeah,
this is Durden. We're in Durden territory.
we've fallen down the Durden funnel, and also they do blow up a building.
They do blow up a building, but
November '99.
we haven't got to the end of the song. But I don't know if anyone's going to shoot themselves
Funnily
in
enough,
the head
I
yet.
think we have.
Well, we got the bridge.
Oh, really?
Oh, is there only a
The bridge.
There's another.
Yeah.
There is another chorus. Again, they're just. Wait, is
I don't
this
think we've
different?
spoken long enough about. I'm going to make sure you're on the floor when the cops all come around.
Yeah.
That's like the gangster thing anyone's ever sung in a pop song.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. And that doesn't it out of all of it, the rest of it feels weirdly corny and shit. And then that line is actually just kind of like, oh yeah, that
I'm
fucks.
just confused about it because it's like, wait, are you saying, like, who are the cops coming for? The person on
Yeah.
the ground, or
Is
the
she
person-
making a
or the person that
citizen's
put them
arrest?
on the ground?
Or
yeah? Who are the cops
This
there
gentleman
for?
has been playing with my mind.
like, yeah, is she like helping the cops, or the cops are there because of what she's done?
Yeah, who are the cops there for?
we ask you, Gavin.
I'm just trying to think. I feel like the cops. How did the cops know? How do the cops know that there's something wrong?
They'll
Okay,
walk
sure,
in and
there's
see someone on the floor.
There was a large
told
explosion.
Yeah, no, but how did
Yeah.
the cops get there? I feel like maybe me or myself called them while I was committing the murder.
That's right. Myself called them.
Myself,
Me was keeping a lookout.
He was the
Myself
witness.
panicked and was just
Yeah.
like, I swear I had nothing to do with it. And from the guy's perspective, he's on the floor as like the axe comes down over and over, and he's seeing them like
Yeah.
phone in one hand, axe in the other, being like, "Oh God, she just won't
Get here
stop.
quick! Get here quick!
I don't think he's gonna make it."
It's just a crazy broad. Yeah.
This can be your AI murder mystery.
Oh,
yeah,
true.
Yeah. I should just be you reckon I can get a whole season out of just turning scandalous verses into entire story?
Yeah, don't tell anyone where the prompt is, but just
Nah.
feed these lyrics in and be like,
Feed lyrics in. Yeah.
Yeah.
give murder.
Well,
Also,
podcast
to be fair, there is not much to go on. That is 8 lines of prompting for a full season of a
Yeah.
podcast.
Full
Well,
season.
we've got schizophrenic murder.
Oh,
Yeah.
it could go so many ways.
It's got all the
Terrorism.
ingredients.
Yeah, international
Okay.
terrorism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm sure we'll get to it. Carry on.
You're very excited, aren't you?
I am a little excited. Fuck off about it.
The bridge goes. What I'm about to do is still in my mind. Will I have the courage? Will I find the strength to carry on? To respect my needs? Not to take you back every time you say, forgive me. Ah!
Do you reckon that's like the Al Qaeda training video?
It is.
I
know what
imagine
I
you
have to do, but
grainy
I don't know if I have the
VHS.
courage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will I have the courage? Will I find the strength to carry on?
You'll have the
Yeah.
courage of 50 lions. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's Yeah, that is.
It's
that is
a good
straight
little
out of the-
fla-
that's-
it's a good flashback though to before the crimes.
I feel like
taken
once
place.
again we're talking about throwback to the monkey bars, but that's definitely what they're chanting
Yeah.
as they're going like hand over hand on the monkey bar.
Yeah.
What I'm about to do.
Will I have the courage? Will I have the courage?
Respect my needs.
Respect my needs.
I know we're coming out of this one with more questions than we
So
started
many
with.
questions. No.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they've written quite the riddle
Yeah.
for a reality TV show's pop group.
Yeah, God.
Yeah. Oh my god, the last chorus just goes over and over and over and over again. Mentions them not surviving a lot. You will not survive.
Yeah. Maybe
It's
every
very
time
clear.
she says it, it's a different one of her personalities or a different
Maybe.
living being.
The other thing we should talk about is the cops all come around. Is that the
Yeah.
entire police force?
Entire police force.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's-
Maybe it's a really small country town and there's like 3 cops.
Not a lot of big buildings in a country town though.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
wouldn't
Never
say
mind.
all. Like, if 3 people were coming around, I wouldn't be like they're all coming. I'd say all 3 of them are coming.
You'd be more specific. Like, at what number do you not mention the number anymore?
Yeah, that's a great question, Bevo. Answer that. Go on.
Maybe more than 8. I think.
8?
Yeah.
You would
So
still say
if it
all
was 7, you'd be like,
of them.
there's 7
are-
police coming. That's a lot
That's
of police
insane. That's
coming
insane,
into your
Bevo.
house.
It has to be
Okay,
lower
if
than
I
that.
drove past an accident and there were 7 cops there, I'd be like, okay, I just saw 7 cops at the fucking crash. Any more than that, I'd be like,
You didn't
every
say
cop in
all the
town was
cops were at this. All the cops were at this accident.
yeah, that's my litmus.
Fair, 8.
8.
8
That's where he's
plus.
got it off. I
I'm
mean,
subject to
man's got to
change,
have man's got to have a code. Man's got to have a code.
I'm not married.
Subject
I'm not,
to change.
I'm not married to 8.
I'll die on this hill.
Bevo's tied to a post outside the prison wall. They're like, "How many did you say?" And he was just like, 8 as the
They shoot
bullets
him in the
rattle
arm,
in.
shoot him in the arm first.
I was thinking about when someone says, "I'll die on that hill," and it's like you're the only one on that hill because it's a fucking shit hill.
Yeah.
Just imagine the hill like right in the middle of an empty field. It's just a little bump.
Have you heard of the Vietnam War?
Vaguely, yeah, familiar.
It did happen. It happened several times. A lot of people died on a lot of hills that they then gave up. Ken Burns. Watch the Ken Burns documentary. It's good shit.
Yeah, if you've got 90 hours.
Yeah, which we all obviously should make 90 hours of time for Ken Burns.
For Vietnam. Yeah.
know
I
about
was like,
Ken
I get
Burns,
it, Ken.
but
The French were there for ages. Why are we in episode 5 and the French are still here? Fuck!
It makes Dien Bien Phu so much more satisfying, though.
Yeah,
when you're just
I
like, can they
guess.
just kill the fucking French already?
Yeah, get these frogs out of this Southeast Asian country. God damn it. Yeah.
Shout out to all of our French listeners. I know
Shout out
we've
to the
got a big
frogs,
following over there.
the Southeast
Yeah.
Asian frogs. It was released on the 16th of April 2001. That is 148 days before the towers fell.
Now, this is
This
the
could have been on someone's
closest
Discman on flight. What is it? Flight.
flight.
Can't Gav.
Flight 90. Oh god, yeah. What? Are American. There was American 11. United 93.
Whatever
Yeah,
one the
let's-
Backstreet
yeah.
Boys fucking
JQ
sound guy
483.
was on.
Yeah, bus.
It's entirely possible that someone had a Discman that was going.
Me, myself, and Yeah.
Yeah. It's written by Fred Johannesson, Martin Eriksson, and David Stenmark.
They
Now,
sound like
David
friends of
Stenmark.
Max Martin.
they are friends of Max Martin's. They are
Really?
all Swedish. They are all Swedish. This
Oh,
was
you
the
just
golden
generalised.
era where it's like, get me Max Martin or his
Or the
Mexican
next
equivalent.
best thing.
Senor
Spielberg.
Spielbergo.
Yeah, this is like get me Max Martin, but we're pop stars on Channel 9, so not Max Martin, but and they'd just gone to Sweden, and I swear these guys sort of just hung around knocking hits out for anyone from like Australian Idol, Pop Stars, X Factor, that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
it was that. But what they are over there, Fred Johansson was just like a jingles writer, like just wrote jingles. And
That tracks because it's very catchy.
yeah, Martin Eriksson, he co-wrote hits for Westlife.
Sony.
And he also released trance music under a fake Italian DJ alias.
That's
Yeah.
sick. We all need
Yeah.
one of those, I feel.
Yeah. And David
did you see it was-
Stenmark, he is now a music executive, but he owns a stake in a massive Swedish medical tech startup. So he's like a billionaire.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's dope. Good on him.
Yeah. Scandalous.
Produced
Like
by
it seems
Paul
like everyone
Gray.
that had something to do with this song went places, except the people in Scandalous.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just reading about that now. The Where Are They Now files.
Oh, okay,
Tamara Jaber.
yeah,
Did you
because I
read
forgot
about
to look. I
Yeah.
forgot to look any of this up. Like I know.
Married,
I was sitting there watching the
Married
video. And went,
fuckhead.
Fuck,
Married
what are these people
notorious
doing?
fuckhead.
yeah, married Kyle Sanderlands.
So I knew
And
that.
then,
That's the curly haired one.
Who?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oh,
The curly haired
wait, the one-
chick is the one that married
Okay, yeah,
Sanderlands.
okay.
Yeah.
Put her on the label and then got criticism because he kept playing her songs on the radio.
On the radio.
Yeah,
that's
I remember
so
he
funny.
really tried to push her a solo career for her.
bumped it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Is there? I couldn't see blue links for anyone else. Is that it?
Nah, there's not obscurity for everyone else, surely.
Yeah, fair. Paul Gray, who produced this, not Paul Gray of Slipknot fame.
Right.
Paul Gray of Australian songwriter fame, also produced Bardot. Remember Bardot?
Yeah, again, more just
I
it's
think we
the-
did
it's-
Bardo on the
that's
We've
something
done it on
that
the pod.
exactly the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like Sophie Monk was in Bardo, but like, yeah, they were exactly the same era and doing the exact same fucking thing. And this guy was
I'm
also
sure
involved
the
in that.
two reality
It's like a
shows were
cookie-
almost
cookie
like
cutter situation.
competition with each other. Like, or was it season 1 and 2? Maybe season 1 of Pop Stars was Bardo, season 2 was Scandalous.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
I fucking
something
think it
like
was
that.
actually.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, I
was
think
straight
it's
up the
something like
first
that.
series. These
And
guys were from the
Bardo-
first series.
Bardo sort of were popular, and I think they thought, we're onto something here. Like, this is always going to work. And there was never a season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I just read you one more thing here? So,
Yeah.
a couple of things. So, Jason Bird, he now is a choreographer on So You Think You Can Dance.
Tell me that's the beard guy.
Yes, the really thin pencil.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I thought that's the only guy that looked like he should be in a boy band, where the other guy looked like a homosexual pedophile.
Well, yeah. Okay. Jason Bird, the moustache guy, is homosexual, but Simon Ditcham found God, and he wanted to become famous so he could send out his message
Spread
to
the
world.
word.
Yeah, spread the word.
Oh, it wasn't far off then.
So he's the pedophile. Daniela Scala blamed Tamara's desire for a solo career as the reason why the band broke up so quickly. She also revealed that the pair hadn't spoken in years. I don't try to keep track of people that I'm not interested in.
Good quote.
Them's
And
the
then
fighting words.
She was on The Voice but didn't make it through. And Jessie J, the judge, was like, the best thing for you to do, honestly, is to keep practicing.
Wow.
Keep practicing.
Imagine having a hit and being told to keep practicing.
That is
Keep practicing.
rough.
Yeah.
Well, they only had this one hit, and they disbanded in less than a year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was it a hit?
I think this
In
was
Australia, it
talking about it.
was.
this was a hit in Australia, but yeah, that was it, less than a year. But apparently, that did have to do with the curly haired chick. Just she got on the Sanderlands train and was like, "I'll
So-
give myself
Like,
a
I'll
sweet,
make
For,
you a
sweet
for
star.
context, Mad Dog, and we'll talk about this a bit later, but it topped the Australian charts at number 1, and it was the 15th best performing song in Australia that year.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
That might
Sorry
have
to
been
jump
where
in,
I
Ellie,
heard
but
it. On
That's it.
TikTok, sometimes they do those compilations of the top 100 songs of a year. Like little things of it.
Yeah,
Nice.
it won an ARIA as well.
Yeah.
It won an
fuck,
ARIA.
it did win a fucking ARIA.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wild.
Wow.
Yeah. So apparently like Gav said, it was produced by Paul Gray, who just I don't know, like he had to
He-
knock it together real quick. Like they recorded all of their songs after the Pop Stars things in less than a week, and he had to do vocal takes in like a hotel room closet, like in the wardrobe of a hotel room with a portable mic set up, which is wild that the production and everything to go into making a whole TV series, something that runs for 3-4 months on television, episodes every week, this sort of thing, and then you get the final product and be like, just fucking go to this hotel room, stand in that cupboard and do your vocals. Like, it's like you've got like 4 days to record as many songs as you can. Like, go for it. And you're like, why'd you do 4 months of television to just give them 4 days to actually make the music? Yeah.
You know where the money's at.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Australian Idol learned that lesson because didn't they at some point have like they wrote the song for the winner and then they got the top 3 to like all record
Yeah. And
all record the song
they also
before it.
They also record all of them winning and then just air the one
Oh, you're joking.
is the one. So it's still votes and everything,
Yeah.
but they've got all 3 or 4 or 2 or
So
whatever.
wait, do the people
That's
who are
fucked.
reacting at the time know that they've lost, or do they not know that they've not lost, or do they? You know what I mean? Do they know, or do
I
they
don't
not?
know. They just have to react as if they've won or as if they've
That's
lost.
so
I think.
crazy. That's so
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Because imagine if they were like, all right, so fucking Guy Sebastian wins, Shannon Knoll, just act like you won.
yeah.
You'd be like,
They
find
film
out
them
why.
after the winner.
Tears in their eyes.
It's fucking Cosimo DeVita being told that she looks like a fucking ostrich or something like.
Everyone gets told they look like an ostrich, and then they stand there.
One after the other.
One after the other. It's just like, you won, Cosimo. She's just crying. Yeah. Is there a video, Bevo?
Yeah, but Gavin's
Gav.
doing it.
Gav does it now.
There is a video.
All right, let's go.
Here's the video facts from A to Z, and they're coming at you straight from Ryan B. It's a terrible song, and I know you agree.
Music video summary.
With Bevo.
There's a whole Gavin song now. What are we doing?
Andrew, one of those.
What do you mean there's a whole Gavin song?
I mean, Dan made a fucking
two
made a
jokes,
new
mate.
song.
Yeah,
When-
I thought he
I
said
don't
Gavin
have it.
B.
Well, I don't have it.
There was controversy in the chat about how he'd done it. It was a whole we discussed it for like
I'll
a day or
pump
two.
it for you so you can put it.
Oh,
in next
yeah,
week.
I don't have it. So, I mean, that's all well and good that he made it, but if I don't have it, then what's the fucking point?
It's in the
yeah.
chat. So anyway,
I think he sent it directly to you. You just don't have it.
I definitely don't have it,
That's all right. That's all right.
and I
mind
don't
it.
know it exists.
I did it for long enough with the
Oh,
Bevo
yeah.
intro that I still feel very comfortable.
Look,
so I can
even
leave.
if I get it, I might not change it.
keep him guessing.
That's fair. I respect it. I respect.
Yeah.
It. Do you want the video summary or
Sure.
What are we doing here? All right. They taught that one chick to do the fuck me eyes, then told her to do it for the whole film clip. The plot makes less sense than a homeless guy begging outside a synagogue.
Is that the joke you didn't want to make?
That's the joke I didn't want to make.
Racist.
It does make less sense than that.
I
Yeah.
want to know. What I want to know. I'm just moving on from that very quickly. Why did they CG a building instead of
I
just going to a
know.
building?
The worst part is they CGI'd the people outside the building. To, like, if you go to the opening snippet of the film clip, they've CGI'd people and a dog.
They have to. Looks like the fucking GTA, like early.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
weird. It's
I-
very fucking weird.
So, there was something hilarious about. Okay, I really couldn't tell the difference between two of the chicks. Like, they would pop in and out, and they seemed to look exactly the same to me. The only one that didn't was the curly-haired one. But then they would give them these subplots in the video of, like, the little moustache dudes, like
Being
the
a
worst robber of all time.
Yeah.
He's spending so long in one room with lasers everywhere.
Shooting lasers
And,
out
like-
the window for everyone.
He shoot lasers out the window.
But then it doesn't make any. But then nothing.
Nothing happens.
Did you see
He doesn't
towards the end of the
get
film clip,
shit.
they get like a message over like half of them get a message over their like earbud phone,
Earpieces, yeah.
their earpieces. They get a message, and then it's like something's going to happen, and then it doesn't.
No, and then there's one chick that's just the maid,
Yeah, and,
and
she
she's
never
just
gets a
pissed off.
message.
She's just
She-
pissed off about having the vacuum, and I'm like,
and she
wait,
doesn't
there's
get
a
a
robbery
message.
happening over here. She's
Yeah.
the maid.
and she doesn't get a message in an earpiece.
No,
Half
she's
of
just a
them
man
don't.
who's getting paid to be there.
Yeah. She's
It's-
just on her
it's a-
shift.
It's a very weird film clip. And then that one chick that's just beating the shit out of a punching bag for like the entire clip.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a strange one.
it was real weird, and there's just
Yeah.
something so unnerving about that Christian fella that he just doesn't look like he should be there.
No, he doesn't look the
No.
part at all.
Yeah, it's
Right,
so
let's go to the comment.
strange.
Top
So
comment.
strange. Comments?
6 months. Oh, this is recent. The most recent. 6 months ago. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
I'll be fucking you
This one's from Lance.
Saddest.
This one's from Lance McKellar 8 months ago. Hated this shit. Still do.
It's like someone feels they have to comment that.
Yeah.
I like this
Man,
one.
there's some brutal comments.
I
here.
like this one because it almost implies like they think that the artists are all checking this video comment section. Love you all, and this is Elise.
Lucky you checked in, Elise. But this one from I am McLovin69 makes me want to drink an LA Ice Cola. I'm just going to read all these. I remember
Oh,
this
actually,
being way
I'm
better
gonna-
than it is. I felt
What?
like a cringe, so I came here.
Yeah.
Can I just say, this one, only 3 years ago, this was released in 2001, prior to the 9/11 attacks, which happened on September the 11th, 2001, and prior to COVID-19. Still have the album. There's some
The way it's
deeply
written, it could be
unhinged
anything.
shit.
Like the album could be the COVID-19 album.
Yeah.
COVID-19, the album. COVID-19, the
It was
music.
COVID-19.
Fucking hell. Jesus
No,
Christ.
this one. 27 years had passed, and I thank ChatGPT for finding this song.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Crazy.
Is there a set list?
No, there's 2 set lists in the website. One's for
Yeah.
Carols in the Domain, and one's for the Rumba Festival, and neither of them have any songs in. So
Okay.
can't tell you.
I reckon they played it second last.
Yeah, that'll do.
First and last. It's one of those
First and last.
Yeah, first and last. First.
I can't believe that there's not even like they played at a fucking Westfield shopping mall one time.
It's
Well,
definitely
it
Westfield.
definitely did,
but
but
no
no
one-
one was logging
no
the
one-
No one would have
set.
ever recorded that on Setlist FM, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
it was
Yeah,
most
it would have
and
been first
most
and
people
last.
hadn't. Most people didn't stop. They they
They're
were
just-
walking through. They were walking through Westfield while Scandalous were playing. Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, it was.
Well, we've gone real
Wait,
short
I've
with
got
it.
more-
That's the,
I've got more
that's the
comments,
chode
YouTube
version.
comments.
Okay, hit us
This
with it.
person's really upset. In what world is it anywhere near 4K? You can't upscale digital without noticeable artifacting and tearing. That only works when ripping from film.
Jeez. My God. That's why you never put 4K in the title of your videos.
Yeah,
No, you don't.
that
You
goes
get
mad.
These film rippers will get into you. Yeah. It was a number 1 hit on the ARIA chart. Stayed there for 3 weeks. It was certified 2 times platinum in Australia. Yeah, basically, that's it. It lives on in nostalgia, 2000 playlists, and reality TV trivia. That's where Scandalous now
That's all
live.
it's got.
Why?
Yeah, that is it. All right, we'll play this, but it's fucking vague. So it's more like the collective estimate of like a total thing of appearances, royalties, side gigs as of 2025.
Yeah, best estimate.
Yeah. And it's total, it's not each.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Total.
Total?
Total. 4 mil. Not even a mil each.
4 million, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. Gav?
From the entire franchise that was this group,
Yeah.
oh God, 1 million.
Dog?
1.5.
No, so they've got a collective net worth, all 5 members, of $300,000.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bum, bum.
Yeah.
You know how there's a big artist and we find out they've only got like 10 million and we're all like, oh, that's fuck all.
Yeah,
It's pretty rare that an artist has less net worth
That's
than me.
Australian money too.
Australian dollars, 300 split 5 ways, and not
Jesus
equally, I'm
Christ.
sure.
You are
60
not
grand.
in the
If you've
real
got-
estate market.
If you have $60,000 to your net worth, then you're doing better than these guys.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that's tough.
That's a
That's
sad way to end this
no,
episode.
no, it can get worse.
Motherfuckers, this is it. Now it's time to rate this shit.
Okay. What do you rate it out of, like, rubble?
How many cops? How many cops?
How many cops?
How many
cops?
fucking
Yeah.
bright lights have burnt your fucking retinas?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, cops.
10 cops, and at least
got
one
the
of them's
gun around.
one of them's getting trigger happy and fucking gunning you down, whether you were involved or not. And a 1 is, I guess you've got a split personality, so you could overpower that cop and escape.
3 against 1.
Yeah, 3 against 1. What do you give this out of 10, Gav?
I mean, it sucks. It fucking sucks. But I feel like our analysis, putting it so cleanly down the 9/11 funnel, so close to 9/11, is just like it's scratching an itch. Which does gain it a couple of points, and I do mean a couple because it's a clean 8.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Bevo?
I have nostalgic love for this. And I think it's pretty catchy melody. Like it was well written. So I'm gonna.
Well, okay, carry on. It's it's jarringly
I was gonna
weird.
give it a generous 4. Crazy Frog 4.
Oh, ring your ding,
Jesus
ding,
Christ, you love it. You
He
fucking
really
love
fucking
it.
loves this song.
Oh
He
my god!
loves
A couple
it.
of you love
I told you it
this
gets stuck in my
song,
head all the time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
He loves it.
The
Doggy?
key change. The key change
Yeah,
is
the
so
key-
weird.
The key change is good, nice little touch.
I used to think they
It's-
sang the council comes around as well. Which is
Council comes through.
you don't have DA approval on this.
You're gonna
Your
be on the
fence
floor.
line's too close.
You're gonna be on the floor that you didn't get a DA to lay.
Doggy.
That's so fucking funny. Sorry,
Yeah. The sort of the hook is not too bad. It's a bit catchy, but it is so fucking cringy and shit. 9.
Oh, there we go. there we go,
right,
doggy.
9.
okay.
Yeah. It's so shit.
Chips, what do you think?
Look, like when I was listening to it before, I'm like, it's 2001. This isn't the fucking worst song of that era. Like,
I think this isn't the worst thing that happened that year.
We've done way worse songs on this podcast of that era than this, and
Sure.
for the fact that this came from such a shit fucking bunch of people, like talentless, like scum. Like it's actually impressive that it is as good as it is. I'm convinced none of these people sung on it. I know I can't. I tried to look into it. I'm convinced they didn't. There's
can't
no way
prove it.
this wasn't just session vocalists that, like they had this song fucking done, like, and it was like, there's your song, and you just mime it. Go around to your Westfields and mime it. Yeah, it is catchy. It's got hooks. I think it's just as good as fucking any shitty NSYNC song or whatever that came out at this point. So I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Oh, okay, he's getting fractional.
Loves it.
Yeah, 6.5.
Can I just say, as some closing remarks, if anyone happens to find themselves looking for something to click on after they've watched the film clip on YouTube, the entire Pop Stars seasons,
Are they on
at
YouTube?
least 1 and 2, are on YouTube in their entirety, so you can watch the
Can't wait to
full
never
Scandalous
watch
saga.
Wow.
Yeah, if you
Scandalous.
need more scandalous.
If you need a little bit more scandalous in your life, you know where.
If you want to find out how that Christian fundamentalist became a member of fucking Scandalous, you need to watch the TV show.
there you go.
All right. Well, that was for us. If we listen to it,
That was
we
just
will.
for us.
If we listen to it when it comes out, that will be the downloads of this episode. But I had
You know
fun.
what? I might actually listen back to this. I don't listen to this show, but I might tune in. I might tune in, as they say.
Boost those numbers up.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. Thanks, fellas. Everyone else, go and fuck yourself.
Surprising, gonna be nice. I'm gonna blow everything they know about me, myself, and I. I'm gonna break, really gonna shake your world, turn it upside down. I'm gonna make sure that you're on the floor when the cops come around. No,
9/11.